buff in addition to the class that you're playing?
Yeah, I've
Any of that shit.
been fortunate enough. I've started colorful characters throughout my 10 years. So yeah, because that does suck not having those. That's extra 5-10% to like every category.
Right?
You're all right.
I keep thinking on my Inquisitors. I'm trying to force run. It's like I keep going to stealth. I don't have a ship in my hair. Well, I guess I'm using the fleet class then. I'm gonna go to the fleet and go to that
Alright.
Coruscant departures area. And
Alright, I'm just trying to get to the point where I get my fleet pass.
oh, you're good. I'm just keeping you. She becomes a companion. What? Huh. Oh, there's my mouse. I like the skill to use that item.
I feel like I'm gonna not like the scoundrel nearly as much as I do the bounty hunter.
My rise of the cartel.
I'm at the separatist base. I don't know if that's close to the end of the Ward Mantell shit or not.
As part of the subscriber rewards promotion, you'll be able to recruit HK55 as your companion with a low bodyguard and personal assassin. HK55 is sure to recruit HK55 for this first complete chapters 1 through 9 in Knights of the Fallen, as well as the first find Defiance. Huh. Well, I need to do that, then I have so much stuff to do.
That ought to fix you.
This fucking bitch.
You're all right. There. Better?
All right, boarding the shuttle to the Republic fleet now.
Choice.
Your banky. Omitopi. Iholokota. Omitopi.
All right, you're in the Coruscant departure area, you said?
Yes, sir.
Where's the guy to reset your discipline?
He is in the section. Of course, let me zoom out. I think he's in the spot with like trainers, just at the far end of the line.
Okay.
You're all right.
None of these disciplines sound appealing. I think I'm just gonna go healer, just because the other two don't sound good at all. Yeah, fuck it. I'm just gonna make him a healer. Alright, I am on my way to you.
Beraka karam kara. Eninyamak oramag yang megik. Bomogala apayang. Enilama imi amka anggap. Nulilak apa jam kamgram. Amka nem nang nemua inuk.
Definitely. No question about it.
Mem ilik meraka. Nayanaram.
Story mode?
Yes.
Manala yang perlu. Amkat kalami naya kira nebua.
Well.
You're all right.
Look at you and your fucking Twi'lek ass.
Sorry, I'm having technical difficulties.
You're good.
Excuse me. Yes, could I speak with you for a moment? Some passengers from Ord Mantell mentioned your reputation as a first-rate pilot.
Sorry, I'm having technical difficulties.
Has the ship's crew spoken to you?
You're good.
I don't normally do civilian transport, but I could definitely get this hunk of metal to Coruscant faster.
No. I'm sorry. That isn't quite what I meant. I heard a rumor that there's an Imperial warship following us. Excuse me. I know, the Treaty of Coruscant. But I don't trust the Empire to keep the peace. Intel mentioned your reputation as a first-rate.
Man, I rolled a 1 on that conversation. A fucking 1.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with looking over your shoulder every once in a while.
It's good to hear I'm not the only one concerned about the Imperials. The crew won't tell the passengers anything at all. It's not very reassuring.
If the Empire wants a fight, we'll give them one.
Are you insane? This is a transport, not a warship. We wouldn't stand a chance against them.
Warning! Incoming!
All systems go.
Good. Listen.
Let's just hope it's not too late to help.
It's never too late to try. Good luck.
Huh?
Oh, nothing. Couldn't. Trying to get to you faster, and I forgot I can mount in here.
Come on, Tyrus. You can make it, sir. You can.
People are a whole new...
Who asked you, sir? What?
What is wrong with you?
That ship, sir. What?
Republic Transport SLS, this is Grand Moff Rikus Kilrin. Your defenses are entirely disabled. Attempt no resistance.
We'll fight you and your Imperial lackeys to the bitter end, Kilrin.
Ignore that man. He doesn't represent us.
I don't care who's representing you. I'm not here to look. Your ship's who?
What are you gonna do about it?
I'm fairly confident. Imperial, if you attempt.
Where's the primary airlock?
Weren't you listening?
It won't be Kilrin.
I'll give these Imperials...
Listen, it means a lot.
I figure...
Maybe I'll have good luck.
What I mean?
You want that?
Maybe, maybe not. Sounds like he's having some trouble.
I'm in the box, so does before I left.
You're all right.
This is it, man. This is what you've been training for.
I'm itching for...
Victims.
Better?
Surrender! Victory or nothing.
The bridge. You have to hurry. It's all a trap. The Imperials set us up.
The ambassador! Capture her at all costs!
We've done it, man.
I'm sorry.
Hello.
What up?
We defeated the entire...
No. First off, after
What I
Hawking...
mean?
Chilling, man, chilling. I got about 45 minutes before I gotta get ready for work.
Gets Iron Fist.
Word.
Why can't things be easy?
You guys wanna run a flashpoint real quick, or you guys wanna do something specifically, or just kind of
I already told
mess
you.
around?
Iron Fist has the bridge locked.
We're in one
There's
at the
no way
moment.
in or out.
Oh, you faggots. That's what I don't like about you guys. All the dick that goes in your mouths. Have I told you guys that before?
You're just
All
jealous
the
it's not your dick.
Just so much dick that goes in and around your mouths.
You're just jealous it's not your dick.
Yeah, you're right. I am. Still.
You're also
What's
jealous the
going
dick
on?
is in and around your mouth.
We need to
Oh.
divert-
I am on a FOB in Afghanistan. Trust me, son.
That's true.
I can get as much dick
Yep,
in my mouth right now as I
that's very
want
true.
it. You wanna know who slays the most out here? The fucking faggots. Oh my gosh.
Oh, guaranteed.
The faggots out here are just fucking 24/7, dude. It's fucking out of
That's
control. It
that's
really
not
is.
just out there. That's in general.
Dude, it's crazy. Like, I legit walked into the shower, was it like 2 weeks ago? I walked in, and like, I went to close the curtain, and I heard this dude say something, I was like, what? And he's like, oh, I wasn't talking to you. Alright. So I like got in the shower, and I like hopped out of the shower to like, you know, get all my shit off and like get my shampoo and whatnot. And the dude gets out, and I'm like, you know, just kind of acknowledge, don't say anything, just acknowledge. And I step back into the shower, and as I'm stepping back into the shower, another dude gets out, and I'm like, y'all gotta be fucking kidding me, dude. Like,
dude, there was like,
what?
My buddy has a roommate, right? Roommate's gay, and he goes, I've literally never seen someone get laid as much as this dude.
They fuck all the time.
It's a different dude every single day. He goes 7 days a week, dude. There's a different dude in this dude's house, in this dude's room with him.
It's fucking ridiculous, man. I'm telling you.
It's like he gets all the dick he wants.
Yeah, I know. It's insane. And the Romanian guys here, so there's like a foreign nationals or whatever. So they like, how do I explain it? Like, they don't consider themselves gay, right?
Okay.
But there's nothing wrong with like appreciating another man's body.
Okay.
And like they won't penetrate each other and they won't suck each other up, but they'll give each other like handies. Like, hey, I need a bro job right quick. Come over here and whack this off for me. And they're just like, that's cool, bro. Just doing you a solid. They're Romanian guys. Like, whoa, timeout break.
That's
break
like
for
when you're
Troy,
in jail,
excuse me?
doesn't count.
What the
Like,
fuck did you just say?
No.
And I'm like, cause that's super gay. They're like, no, it's not gay. Like, we love women, we love pussy, we love women. We're not gay. And I'm like, dog, I'm sorry, bro, but like,
that's pretty gay.
Your ass is fucking gay. They're like, no,
at least
no.
curious.
You don't understand. We're not gay. We're not gay. We love women. And I'm like, dog, you can say you love women all you want, but if you can get whacked off by a dude and come, you're fucking gay, dog.
Yo.
They're like, you're American. You don't understand. And I'm like, all right, bro. I don't want to fucking understand. Shit to yourself.
It's something I'll remain blissfully
ignorant.
Unaware of. Yeah, exactly. Blissfully ignorant. I'm okay with that.
Either that, or maybe me, Dark, and you can just start it off in America, just start whacking each other off.
No, that's gay as fuck.
We're gonna begin a movement. Time to begin a movement, gentlemen. Time to be trendsetters.
You sit on left
video.
hand for about 15 minutes, call it Stranger. It's perfect.
We get a good old-fashioned Dutch rudder going on, three-way.
Good old-fashioned circle
Mhm.
jerk.
We need a fourth to be the pivot man.
Yeah, man. Goodness gracious. Yeah, it was super weird, man. I didn't understand it. I was like, y'all are fucking gay. And they were adamant. They were like, we're not gay, dude. Like, they weren't getting upset or anything. No, like, so Romanians, like, weightlifting is part of their culture. Like, the women lift. Yeah, it really is. Like, the women lift, the kids, like, everybody lifts. And so, like, they're all, like, pretty fucking big dudes. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm having this conversation with them at the smoke pit, and they all fucking are, like, in immaculate shape, basically. There's no other way to put it. Like, some fucking very, very, just stacked dudes. And, like, they're like, you're an American, and I was like, yeah, like, my, you know, my mother's from El Salvador. I was like, my father's Sicilian. And they were like, oh, Sicily, okay, they understand. Sicily, it is about appreciation. It's not about homosexuality. And I'm like, there ain't nobody from Sicily ever fucked another dude and told me it wasn't gay. See? Oh, you ask your family, it is okay. And I'm like, dude, no, it's not, man. Like,
not a question I want to ask my family because they're gonna have some follow-up questions.
Yeah, like, bro, you're fucking gay, man. Like, there's nothing wrong with it.
Dad and be like, hey pops, is it gay if I jerk another dude off? He's gonna have some follow-up questions.
I'm on my way to join you now.
these dudes were just like, they weren't having it, man. They weren't listening to a fucking thing I'd say. They were like, you don't understand, blah blah blah. And then like they tried to get me, they're like, oh, you're Sicilian, like it's about passion, and you know, you understand, like you can just appreciate something and not like not fuck
should
it.
have been like,
and I was
right, yeah.
like, you like dick. That's it.
I'm like way behind. I'm coming. And I'm not homo.
I'm trying to fucking find the entrance to this fucking shithole, but I can't. This fucking goes.
You're all right.
And you're in combat, so I can't like use my force boots.
Oh yeah, my bad.
Sorry, just give me all the XP.
I got you, homie. Alright, you should be able to... Oh, never mind, you're right there anyway.
Oh, by the way, Lep, I will have a purple saber crystal for you, 1. And 2, I don't know how to get to my cartel stash, so I can claim the stuff.
Oh, it should be Shift P or Control P, it's one of the two.
Okay, so that was not it. Let's do Shift P. Ah, there it is.
That's cool.
So if if I claim it,
it goes to your inventory.
But it doesn't bind it to me, correct? Means I can still give it to you.
Well, it's gonna be the 2-day wait.
Yeah.
And then after that, I can gift it.
Correct.
Okay, cool.
You gotta wait 2 days or a day and a half. It's like 36 hours.
Okay.
Just don't equip it if that binds it to you.
Roger that.
So like I put mine in my the ones I gave to you. I put in my ship's cargo hold until it was ready, just so I didn't accidentally equip it or sell it. Because I'm liable to do that shit.
Roger that. Alright, cool. Sweet. I don't know how the fuck to get to it. And I have boost boots or whatever the fuck.
Oh, you got the rocket boots?
Got the rocket boots.
Nice.
I was under the impression that they would work in areas where I couldn't use my speeder.
They do.
Well, I was just in an area, maybe in story areas I can't, because yesterday I sure shit from that. Well, if I couldn't yesterday, it fucking kicked me off of them.
Yeah, but you'll still move fast.
What do you mean?
So like, if you're in a story area or somewhere you can't use a speeder, it'll start using the rocket boots, kick you off, but the movement speed is still increased for the 12 seconds.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah, one of the perks of rocket boots is after it resolves, is you get a boost to your sprint for 20 seconds.
Huh, dope.
This guy you're fighting is not on my screen.
Nice. I love netcode.
That was weird.
Netcode.
Tickets. Oh, did I figure it out?
These Mandalorians are a bunch of bitches hiding behind corners and shit.
I don't think the Mandalorians would appreciate you saying that.
Well.
These Mandalorians can suck this
I was
dick.
wondering when you'd finally show up.
Wow.
This is it?
That was explicit.
There aren't more of you?
And also not gay.
No? I know, I understand exactly what you meant.
Promise. Just give me a decent
You meant it
fight,
derogatorily,
so
not sexually.
Absolutely.
I respect that about you.
Oh, this is a boss fight.
Motherfucker. Oh, speaking of boss fight, I wouldn't say boss, but I, after being out here for almost a year in October, I finally had a run-in with some active duty scum.
Oh, did we?
Mm-hmm. And of all things, because I didn't hold the door open for him walking into the chow hall.
Wait.
Mm-hmm. that was pretty interesting.
What happened? Don't let me ask.
I was walking. No, I don't know. I was walking into the chow hall, and this guy basically, like, I was with a group of people, and I turned over my shoulder. I was holding the door open for everybody that I was with.
Spare shuttles?
And
Yes,
I
but I don't.
walked into the chow hall. I looked over my shoulder. I didn't see anybody. Well, there are these T-walls, which left understands what they are. They're basically these big concrete walls that they just put up all over the place to like segregate things and make it seem more like segregated areas, right? Instead of just having this wide open fob.
Right.
So these, apparently there was a group of people coming, bounding the corner around these T-walls that I didn't see. Or maybe that I had looked in the direction of, but didn't acknowledge necessarily that they were going to be going to the chow hall like we were, because I'm not that interested, I'm just there to go get food.
Right.
So I look over my shoulder, don't see anybody, but the door's shut. So when you walk into the chow hall, there's a hand washing station or area before you actually get into the chow hall. It's mandatory to wash your hands. So I went, washed my hands, and I hear, oh, I guess I'm not good enough to hold the door open for. And I don't really pay attention to it because I thought it was maybe like another group talking shit to each other, or maybe even someone in my group like just being cheeky, you know, with someone else, but never did I think that they were actually addressing me.
Right.
And so the group of people that I was with, there was like 8 or 9 of us. So all the hand washing stations were occupied, they were being used by us. So we were all kind of get done around the same time. I turned around and the guy was like, "Yeah, thanks for holding the door open, man." And I looked around like at the other guys, and I looked back at him, and I was like, are you talking to me right now?" And he was just like, "Yeah, you looked right at us."
Oh,
and
just click the elevator. I think just click on the thing next to the elevator.
No. He was like, "Yeah, you looked right at us, and then you let the door shut in our face." And I was like, I didn't even see you, man." He's like, "Yeah, you did. You looked right at us. You don't have, you know, you let the door shut in our face." He's like, "That's fine. I guess we're not good enough to hold the door open." And I was like, "Dude, I was like, well, it's not that serious." And I was like, and honestly, if that happened, one, it's not a big deal, but if it's that important to you, if it's that important to you, I do apologize. And he was like, "Oh, don't do it for my sake. It's just a matter of having manners." And I was like, "Okay, man, whatever, dude. Have a good day." And so, like, we're standing there, and the dude, like, is on. He's just like, "Man, I guess, you hear that, boys? I guess we're just not good enough to keep the door open for it." And this dude's like a E3, you know? He's like some boy, you know? He's like nobody, basically. He's been in the military for like 2 years,
right?
Maybe. And you hear that, boys? We're not good enough to hold the door open for it. It's all right. It's, you know, we appreciate you guys and all the work you do, anyways. And so I turned around and I was like, "All right, time out. Do you even know what any of us do?" And I was with you know, some of the guys in the tower, and some of the UAV pilots and stuff like that. I was like, "First of all, do you even know what any of us do?" He's like, "It doesn't matter. I know that you guys think you're better than us." And I was like, "Dude, it has nothing to do with us. Anyone thinking that they're better than you, it's a matter of you coming in here with a really immature attitude and being pretty disrespectful for yourself. I already apologized to you. I told you I didn't shut the door in your face intentionally, you know, and if it did happen, then I apologize." And he was just like, "Well, your apology doesn't mean anything." And so I took like 2 steps forward, and I was like, "Then this is the part where you shut the fuck up, because I promise you that if something does happen, it's gonna end up a whole lot worse for you than it is for me. And I'm not even talking about the military part of this. I'm talking about you and me. Do you understand me, boy?" And it was like this. He was this, like, you know, little white kid. He wasn't black or anything. He was just this little white kid. He wasn't little, but he was, you know, young white kid.
Right.
And he was just like, "Don't call me boy." And I took another step forward and I said, "Or what, motherfucker?" And then at that point, all the people we were with, like, they all came in and they, like, basically squared up on each one of the people in his group. And their fucking E8 was standing in the back the entire time, letting this motherfucker yap. And he was like, "Whoa, okay, this is getting really out of hand." I said, "Are you fucking shitting me? You've been standing there for the past 5 minutes letting this happen, not controlling your fucking boot over here, and now you want to chime up?" I was like, "Fuck you and fuck this entire group. You have a fucking problem with it? You can go in and let me know, and I'll go ahead and I'll talk to your commander exactly about what kind of unit you're fucking running. Other than that, shut your damn mouth and we're gonna fucking eat some lunch. And the dude was just like, alright, we're gonna go to the other side. And so he made all the guys that were in there, like, leave the hand washing station, and they literally went around to the other side of the chow hall. I was like, fuck these guys, dude. I've been here for almost a year, never had an issue, I mean, like, a little bit here and there, but I was like, whatever. The only, I would say, shitty thing is one of the guys I was with was like, when I was in the dude's face, like basically talking, I was in the dude's face, like, but talking shit to like the senior NCO. He was like, Carson, he's like, don't even talk to these people, bro. He's like, don't even talk, they're not even your same tax bracket, what are you doing? And he just kept on saying that. I was like, bro, stop.
Yeah, right.
These guys will never see the amount of money you make in a year, so...
Yeah, exactly. He was just being a piece of shit, like, he was being extra, and I was like, oh god, dude.
That's awesome. Fuck
yeah. So it was fucking so stupid. I couldn't believe it. I was like, dude, I'm not that guy, but just don't play that fucking game with me, you know? Like, I'm not fucking 14, 15 years old anymore. Like, I'm out here just trying to do a job. Don't try and be a tough guy just because
you're like, apologize
in the desert.
Like, dude, it was my bad. I didn't realize. Like,
yeah, dude. Just wouldn't let it go. He was just some fucking snot-nosed 19-year-old kid.
He's compensating
I was like,
he's just trying to fucking show face in front of his friends.
Gosh, dude, it was ridiculous. Like, what the fuck, guys? And I know exactly who it was, and actually, Cupcake, he told me about it months ago. He was like, oh, that's the Kakasan unit. And I was like, the what? And they have some weird Japanese name. It's not Kakasans, but everyone in the army calls their unit the Kakasans. Just because they're notoriously like assholes and just think they're like super special and like unique snowflakes and stuff. And he was like, yeah, dude, they're pieces of shit. Like, basically just avoid them at all costs because they're just gym rat fucking frontline bullet catchers, and they just hate their lives and hate everybody around them. They're like airborne guys and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, noted, not a big deal, because I'm never going to interact with them until this fucking random moment in the chow hall. I'm like, dude, what the fuck is this, high school? Like, I couldn't believe it. Like, most of the interaction, I was in denial. I was like, this is real life right now? Like, dude, fucking, I'm going to be 30. Like, what is this?
Getting to the point where here soon I'm gonna have to get a colonoscopy every year. I'm still dealing with high school bullshit.
Yeah, that's how I felt. I was like, dude, this is a joke. This is a joke. This is not happening right now. The other part of me was like, I've already made enough money. I'm ready to go home. And if I go out just because I assaulted some piece of shit, let's fucking run it, dude.
Run that
absolutely.
Yeah, at this point, I was like, I can live off savings for a few months. I'm chilling, dude. Fuck this kid.
In my time, but you just topped the list. I'm sorry I couldn't greet you in person. If only you had let me know you were stopping by.
But yeah, so we have an Air Force oversight, and apparently they went to the major with it, and there were like some people from the RMS contract had an not an altercation, I don't know how they described it, but basically had a back and forth with our guys. And thankfully the Air Force guy backed me up. He was just like, well, were they being fuckfaces? Because if they were being fuckfaces, he's basically a private citizen, and if he feels like in any way, shape, or form like he needs to defend himself, he can. So why are we having this conversation type thing?
Yeah.
There's you know, ethically speaking, he didn't do anything unethical so far. And that's what he told me. Like I told the commander that nothing I heard told me that he behaved unethically, and so just leave it at that. If you have any issues,
bro jobbed in the morning, so he's crabby.
Yeah, I guess so. Dude, this is bullshit. And the food wasn't even fucking good. That's like insult to injury, man.
Oh yeah.
It was like fucking dry ass chicken parmesan.
Yep, shit food.
Ugh.
I gotta run to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Copy.
Dark, how the SWTOR stream's been, man? Pretty successful so far? Still?
Yeah, man. I mean, the
Very
Russians,
cool.
they eat it up.
You gonna start maining it maybe, for the streams at least.
Yeah, what I've been doing is I've been uploading like clips from Siege and Pub, but I stream this late night, early morning.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. And you said it's like mostly Europeans?
And some early risers here on the American side.
Cool.
I mean, everyone's been. I mean, I can understand everyone when they're chatting with me in the thing, but I don't know who else would be up at that time of night.
Yeah.
Because when I get my most views, it's like 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning.
Really? Yeah. People are on that grind with you, bro.
It's pretty crazy, and like we'll start chatting about Star Wars and shit. Like, who's your favorite Sith?
That's cool.
You know?
That's dope.
I'm like, fuck. I can't say Vader or anything because that's so generic. So I'm like, Bane and Revan.
You're like, cool tour stuff.
Yeah, right. Malgus and fucking.
Yeah. But that's dope, dude. I mean, generally speaking, like Star Wars nerds, the fan service and the fan groups, like it's not that bad. But you do have like Star Wars douches for sure.
Yeah, and that's people like, oh, it's not canon. It's like, I was like, motherfucker, you don't really like Star Wars then. If you like Star Wars, then you would just like, so why can't I?
Just should like it.
Yeah, you would like all Star Wars. It doesn't matter what part it's from. You would just like it.
You've seen Rebels, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, I really liked Rebels a lot. And so Cupcake hasn't jumped on here with you yet? That's surprising me.
Is that Asara?
Yeah.
I've seen him in the thing a couple times, and I tried chatting with him and get him an invite to the guild, but someone already got him an invite to the guild, and I saw him on, and I messaged him.
I only played with him one time, and I got him the invite to the guild that one time. I'm like, bro, like, you could like, hop on and shit. He's like, I don't even know what he's trying to do. Like, I think he's maybe trying to do like new characters and stuff, like what you and Lep are doing, but I'm not sure. He still says he's at 59. And it shows that he's on right now. I don't know.
Alright, I'm back.
Actually shows only me and him on, for that matter. What fucking account are you guys on? Oh, because you're in the Flashpoint, maybe?
We're on Republic right now.
You guys are running your... You guys are running your Jedis? I mean, I'm sorry, your Republic stuff?
Yep.
Just for shits.
Shits and gigs, man. I've been stuck on Belsavis for like 4 days.
That sucks.
Just trying to grind out this story, but it's fucking not happening.
I think it's funny it's Silver's in the same boat. Like, 50 something Stop doing so much. Like, you're doing everything. Don't do everything. You don't have to do everything. Oh, you'll learn
Yeah,
by the time your fifth character comes around and you're like, oh my god.
No.
Do I really have
not
to go find the
happening,
cat
guys.
atop the tree again?
Not happening, guys. Not happening.
Dude, you gotta have.
No, I don't. No, I don't. I already have. I have two. I have a Jedi and I have a Sith. I think after this, once I get bored, I'm gonna run the Jedi storyline.
No.
Yeah.
That's not what we're talking about here.
Oh my gosh. You guys.
You gotta have 2 Imperials.
I don't. Don't, guys.
You do though, because you gotta try one of the blaster classes. You can't just always run a lightsaber.
Kinda can.
Dude, the bounty hunter is fucking dope.
Yeah.
You would like it.
It's just a sarcastic asshole. It's crazy.
Right? You get a fucking flamethrower, son. Who doesn't want a flamethrower?
No one that I know.
Exactly.
Alright, we'll see.
I kind of want to play because as a felon, I can own one of those.
Word.
It's a long story. Not really.
Not really. Yeah, I was driver, and my partner, we got pulled over, and he did not want to fess up to what was his, and I ended up caught with the 2 pounds of bud in my car.
Which is insane to me that you get that kind, like, you would get something over pot, dude. Fucking pot.
Well, yeah, when you have that much, though, it's intended to sell.
I don't. It's pot.
It was Reggie weed too, straight from Mexico, man. It was shitty weed. Like, it was back in the day. It wasn't even like.
Ew, shitty mids.
Fucking worse than mids, like shitty Reggie from fucking.
Gross.
Fucking.
That's why we. I mean, why do you even have that? That's not even worth smoking.
Well, you know, this was 10 years ago, so kind of doesn't
okay, that's
exist.
fair. Yeah.
Really, you know, especially not out here in the Midwest.
You in that middle of nowhere weed.
See, I think that's why I'm scared of drugs, because in LA, like, I should like, there was like out of body experiences when I smoked weed, and I got fucking terrified of that shit. And I was like, you guys laced
because you were hammered when you did it.
Yeah, well, no, I'm
And
talking about when I was. I'm talking about when I was a kid, like in junior high and high school, when I smoked weed. Every single time I did, I didn't get paranoid, I didn't get weird or anything. I legit was like fucking losing my fucking mind. I was just like sitting there like, bro, what's happening, man? They'd be like, just ride it out, and I'm like, dude, I can see my heart. And they're like, no, that's not a thing. And I'm like, motherfucker, yes it is. I'm telling you, I can see my heart. They're like, man, it's just some good weed, just chill out and enjoy it. And I'm like, fuck you. I'm not enjoying shit right now. I want to die, motherfucker. I want to die. And they're like, no, you shouldn't have that feeling.
Reaction to the,
You might be slightly allergic.
yeah, I don't think the cannabinoids in your brain reaction to the THC.
Yeah, and then I told you guys about my experience with Band, and that's what Lep was talking about. That shit, I was fucking scared, dude. I was like having a panic attack. I was having heavy heart palpitation.
Laced it with something.
Bro.
Weed. If you don't smoke all the time, your heart does pick up. Because it is a hallucinogen.
Oh, yeah.
It's a mild hallucinogenic, so if you're not used to it, you know, it's like you take shrooms and shit, your heart will start
It's like alcohol,
pounding.
man.
Shoes.
You don't drink.
Fuck, that is like alcohol.
Take 2-3 shots, you're gonna be fucking hammered. Whereas you or I take 2-3 shots, we're good to go.
Like, I'm gonna go drive a car now.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
While doing 3 more. I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just, I don't know. Maybe I just don't understand.
Race home before you get drunk.
Maybe I don't understand, like, the sensation, and I've always had like really extreme experiences. I've never had just like a really chill, like the thing that everyone describes as how they feel when they smoke pot, you know, this really chill, laid back, cool experience. I've never had that. I've always had these like fucking super crazy, like, you know, I'm like, I can see some knee. And other than that, it's just weird.
I mean, it's just not for everyone also.
Yeah. It's just like drinking. It's just like drinking. I mean, I get that some people don't enjoy drinking and they don't like the feeling that they get from it, and I'm just like, that's just Tuesday.
But it's great.
Tuesday's great.
But it's not about the feeling. It's about drowning your sorrows into something that makes you forget and numbs the pain.
Okay, or we could get all serious
No,
about
I was just fucking around. Are you letting
Damn,
booze?
Hashtag get real.
Right.
Stay woke, motherfuckers. I'm in pain.
Talk about some angst.
Kill my cousin Tucci. Oh man, that's fucking awesome. Oh bro, I was getting super emo. Well, I wouldn't say super emo, but I was getting super angsty yesterday. I was listening to like all the hardcore bands from when I was in high school, like Black My Heart, Comeback Kid, Terror, Bane, Champion, 10-Yard Fight, like, all that fucking like. I hate everyone who's not straight edge. I wanna destroy the government. Just fucking self-indulgent bullshit. Oh my gosh, it was great. I was like, yeah, man, fuck the system.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm so embarrassed to be me. It's like, gosh, I listen to this bullshit. Holy shit. That was the thing, like, that was the music I listened to, but like, I was never straight edge. I was never straight edge.
No, fuck straight edge,
Like,
dude.
and all my friends were like, bro, you gotta keep the edge, bro. And I'm like, oh, I'm not. They're like, oh, Josh isn't straight edge. And they're
I'm not
like,
gonna drink,
what?
I'm not gonna smoke, I'm not gonna have premarital sex, I'm not gonna do drugs,
What
you're just fucking
are you
bitches.
here?
What the fuck else are you gonna do?
And I was like, I love the music, man. I'm just here to fucking like jam out and enjoy the music. They're like, you're not even edge, bro. And I'm like, nah. But I'm gonna fucking crowd walk like a motherfucker. It's gonna be fun. They're like, alright, I mean, I guess cool. And I'm sitting there, it's like my fucking flask at 17 years old.
I feel like the straight edge kids were like our younger generation's version of like these BLMs and shit. Cause like at least that where I'm at, like they'd come to shows and shit and just start shit with the people that were smoking. I'm smoking a joint in the back of the show and some straight edge kids gonna come up and try to fight me because I'm smoking a joint.
Yeah.
See straight edge. Like,
Yeah.
Bitch, get the fuck on something.
A few of them tried to get brave in LA, but it's also LA, and it's like, bro, we all drink and smoke. You gotta calm the fuck down with that shit.
I
And they're
can't
like,
use the
all right.
elevator, you're in combat. So, don't die.
Oops.
And I forgot to loot this guy. It's blue.
I get for work here in a few minutes.
Alright, should we get?
I put another like 30 or 45 minutes into Bioshock. Pretty dope.
What are you thinking so far?
I'm thinking I really enjoy it. I think that the remastered version is preventing it from, like, if I didn't play remastered version, it would not have aged well.
No, not at all.
The idea behind it, the storyline, the music, the layout, it's like super good, and I'm definitely benefiting from the fact that it is a remastered version because I'm not sitting there going, gosh, this looks like shit the entire time. I can just focus on the story and the game.
The thing with the Bioshock remaster is exactly what a remaster should be. They took a really great game that the graphics didn't age well and just updated it. They didn't change anything. They didn't fucking try to update any of the mechanics. They left it as is and just updated graphics.
And so I'm enjoying the shit out of that because the story and the premise, like just the vibe of the game is so fucking unnerving and creepy and weird. And I'm like, dude, this is fucking dope. I love how dark it is, and like it's take no prisoners, just fucking balls to the wall creepiness. And I'm like, fuck yeah, dude, I can do this. Let's get fucking weird. And then I throw on Bioshock.
Have you encountered a Big Daddy yet?
I know I've encountered a little girl, the little sister. I haven't really I've encountered the Big Daddy and I've seen him, but I haven't like fought one yet or anything.
They're creepy as fuck.
Oh yeah, I mean they look creepy as fuck. There's like one scene where like I'm walking down, seeing the area where like walking through one of the main tubes, like, and I look across and there's a little sister and a Big Daddy just fucking like staring at me, basically just like flicking me off, saying like we're gonna murder you. Yeah, and I'm like, ugh, it's super creepy. I'm just like, I gotta get inside. It's like I don't like this.
Sisters are creepy as fuck, dude.
Yeah. So I just like I don't want you guys to give me spoilers, but I just decided to like save one instead of kill it. So I'm gonna see how that plays out in the story. Hopefully I don't regret that. But yes, really enjoying it.
We both did the same thing.
That's right, I'm a healer.
Me too. Are we both mercenary healers?
Yes, we are both. Yep. Tis true.
That's awesome.
Tis true. And I just want the freaking outfit when you guys inside out, which is like a cowboy hat, like the bounty hunter from.
Yeah.
From the cinematics.
Yeah.
It's the same. He's the same species as the main bad guy from Rebels. And he's got that cowboy hat too.
Cowboy hat.
Yeah.
Thing, right? From
Yeah.
the cartoon?
It's good.
I forgot his name.
I
can't remember his
starts with a
or
B.
his species.
I feel like it starts with a B.
I don't know. I haven't watched Rebels in a few months. I mean, there isn't anymore.
I wish they would explore, like, I don't know. What was the cartoon? That'd be cool
Clone
if
Wars?
they did another, like a KOTOR series. I've heard
Oh
they're
my
supposed to
God.
on Netflix.
Freaking out about it forever, but no one ever does anything with it. It's like, dude, it's like they're begging to make crazy money with it. Like, every Star Wars nerd ever would just I would shit myself if they told it's gonna be $50 for the season. I would buy it. Yeah, like $50 for an entire season. Yeah, I'm done. Here, take my money. I'll give a fuck.
If they turn this game into a show or a movie or whatever, it'd have to be a show. You couldn't do this. If they turn this into a show, I would fucking throw money at them.
Yeah, I know.
Actually, here's my paycheck.
That's what I don't fucking
That's all I
get,
have
dude.
right now, but I promise
Like,
I'll have more.
next week on more, yo.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Monthly installments of $9.99.99.
Doesn't make any sense. It's just sitting here waiting to make them millions, and they don't. But I'm still excited about the new Star Wars game. I just hope it's not in the style of Uncharted, but it's being produced by the main chick who did Uncharted. That's like what she made her nut on, and I fucking can't stand the Uncharted series. I think it's,
I'm not a huge fan. They look gorgeous, but gameplay-wise, I'm not a fan.
You know what I don't like
accept
about it? I just don't like the whole small bit of exploration from point A to point B, right? It's gorgeous, it's nice, there's some interesting mechanics as you traverse the terrain, but then you arrive there and it's just one giant different shaped box, and you have to fight 172 bad guys, and once you kill those 172 bad guys, you have a small cutscene, which is beautiful, and then you go traverse a little bit more terrain from point A to point B, which is interesting. Then you get to another boxed-in map that's just different this time, and you kill 162 bad guys.
Yep.
I'm like,
play it like
nah.
Like Uncharted 2, you should be able to get through it in like 5-6 hours.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, but maybe you might be looking at it the wrong aspect, not as much as action adventure as an interactive movie. You get your
play it like it's one of the newer Metal Gear games.
Fuck that shit. I hated that.
Well, not 5, but like 3 and 4.
Oh, 3 was amazing. Okay. I bought that for the PlayStation 3. I didn't even own a PlayStation 3.
You talking about Snake Eater?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Snake Eater. Yeah.
Doesn't matter, nothing's as good as Sons of Liberty.
Yeah, I'm still partial to 2, Metal Gear Solid 2.
The best game. I don't care what it is.
I was an Xbox guy at that point in time in my life, so I didn't play 2. And the only thing I said about it was Raiden, whatever his name was.
Raiden.
Jumping around naked on the freaking.
Come on.
That's all anyone ever hears about it.
That's all I remember.
We launched fast enough.
Dude,
I mean, it was goofy and campy and awesome.
Oh, dude, it was so good. But let's just talk about how revolutionary and life-changing it was when you played Metal Gear Solid 1.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, bro?
Also,
bro, I'm talking about when you get
2, world's best bait and switch.
Oh yeah.
When you play the first mission on the cargo freighter as fucking Snake, and you're like, fuck yeah, more of the same. And it's like, nope, you get to be a blonde fucking beach
gorgeous
bum.
girl guy thing.
Yeah,
But
this
even
fucking man lady.
even with one, dude, like I'll never forget like the oh shit, I just entered some next level craziness when I was just dying to Psycho Mantis over and over
Oh my
and
god,
over.
Mantis.
And I was like, it's impossible. It's impossible. And I remember that my cousin had plugged in another controller for absolutely no reason. Maybe I was lying to him and telling him he was playing, some shit like that. And then somehow the player one controller got unplugged, and I realized that Psycho Mantis could no longer read my thoughts, and then that's how I was supposed to defeat him. I remember that feeling, just being like, what the actual fuck?
Yep.
Like,
or when he starts talking and he's like, so you really like this game, huh? And you're like, wait, what?
Wait, are you breaking the third wall right
break
now?
the fourth wall!
Yup.
Are
you dead? You
or
dead,
like when he
Coleman?
moves the controller across the table.
He even says, he's like, I'll make your controller vibrate with the power of my mind.
To the left and then to the right.
Yep, exactly.
Fucking crazy.
It was so good. Still, my favorite boss fight in any video game of all time.
What, fighting Rex?
Psycho Mantis.
Oh, Psycho Mantis, yeah. I don't know, I really liked fighting Vamp in Metal Gear Solid 2.
I did like that one too, that was good.
The first one in the pool of water like made me so stressed out.
Oh
like,
yeah, when he's like fucking jumping all over the place and you're like, fuck.
Yeah, it was really, it was panic
You know it's
inducing.
coming, but you never have enough ammo for that fight.
No, never.
You just don't prepare for it. You know it's coming, and you know you're gonna blow a fuck ton of ammo, but you're like, 6 bullets is good, right? Just one dude. It's just one dude.
That was such a good game, man. Such a good game, and that's why it just.
It's a relief to see that you made it back to us safely.
And that's.
Really?
Yeah.
I imagine it comes as a bit of a surprise to see me here at all.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what you mean. Of course, I'm glad to see you. Why would
There's so many like, and that was the thing. Like that's why the most recent one was just that much more disappointing to me because the story behind it was interesting. It wasn't great, but it was still interesting.
The ending was shit.
I didn't even finish it, dude. I quit playing it.
Shit.
And for everything else you've done.
So I was just like, I mean, I wanted it to enjoy it, but it just didn't feel like a Metal Gear Solid game. It felt like a really shitty attempt at a sandbox game with a Metal Gear Solid skin, but it was fucking shite. It was complete and utter shite. Just
it was
so much fucking go fetch missions, so much repetition. You know, they had way too much shit going on, and all the shit that had going on, not all of it was interesting. It was just big and expansive and, you know, really modular for the sake of being modular. It was fucking awful, dude. I just gave up on it. I mean, I stopped playing it completely.
There's our speeder.
I had that, and then I played Horizon Zero Dawn, and I was like, oh, okay, that's what this type of game is supposed to be like. And then after Horizon Zero Dawn, I was like, I think maybe I'll try more action-adventure games. And I picked up Witcher 3, and I love that. And now I'm playing Bioshock, and I kind of feel like I'm moving backwards with all the different RPG action-adventure games.
Oh man, he said it.
Nope, I didn't. I stopped myself.
He said the trigger word.
I said 2 letters of it. I didn't say the whole thing.
Dude, that got me all the way to level 17.
I went from 10 to 15.
Gosh.
I went from 12 to 17. Look at this speeder!
Alright, so I'm at like a transport area on Belsavis. If I like exit the game, will I stay here or will it like kick me over to a rest area?
Now?
I'm on Belsavis, the planet, and I'm by like a transport area, but not the normal ones with the speeder, like the.
It'll leave you there.
Okay. Alright, cool.
You can log out anywhere.
Alright. I gotta start getting ready for work, unfortunately. I'll catch you boys later.
Later, buddy.
Have a
good day at work.
Thanks.
I need to do this on the Imperial side.
This first little flashpoint thing?
Yeah.
Yep, because it's you get the same speeder for both Imperial and Republic. So this little yellow guy, which I didn't know when I first played the game back in the day. My first speeder I didn't get till I got to Quesh on my first character, and you know spent like $100 grand for the perk and the speeder.
Oh yeah, the $150,000 speeder vendor.
You know, and this has been there the entire time since level 15, and you could have got it from the beginning. And I really just found out like the other day.
You only got to be level 10 to run it.
Well, that's kind of what I wanted to do. What kind of spells do I get in this guy?
Not gonna lie, really not a fan of the Scoundrel at all.
No, we gotta do it.
It's so bad though.
I should have done the Gunslinger, I think.
I was gonna say, what's the other version? The Gunslinger, right?
Yeah.
I might actually do that instead.
It's like a dual wielding mercenary.
That might be a thing.
But not. Because he does like the sweeping blast, the blaster thing.
Yeah, he's like the mercenary.
Yeah. But without heals. Whereas the Scoundrel is like an operative.
Oh, so the Gunslinger's DPS only?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, he might have 1 or 2 heal spells because it's still the base thing, class, but...
It's like, I kind of want to start over with it, but at the same time, I don't want to do levels 1 through 10 again.
No, that kind of sucks.
It's the worst part of the whole fucking game.
I mean, these heal spells look pretty sweet. I'm gonna keep on rolling with them.
Yeah, I'll probably stick with it. There's just nothing about this class that excites me, you know?
No,
like the fucking mercenary, I get to fly up in the air and shoot fucking rockets at you. I get a flamethrower. I get dual fucking blaster pistols. There's all sorts of cool shit. This guy's like, I can kick you.
Excuse me.
Or I can pistol whip you. And that's like the coolest thing he gets so far.
Jedi. I really feel my Jedi is more... My Jedi is level 40.
Yep.
My Sorcerer is level 45. And I swear my level 40 Sage does more damage than my Sorcerer. Like,
my Sage healer.
Like, it's stupid. But I think it's more direct damage to the person, whereas like my Sith has lots of chain light.
Oh yeah,
light,
you
lightning,
did
so
the
it
damage over time
diffuses
guy.
You know, so like this dude just
Yeah,
like,
it's
blah, blah, blah.
yeah. If you're doing single target versus group, the numbers are much bigger. But when you're in those mobs, that Sorcerer is going to be way better.
It's going to disperse the damage throughout everybody.
Right, he's going to take out groups faster, whereas the Sage is going to do single targets better. So your Sorcerer is more like a raid fighter. Alright, what to do, what to do.
you still have your Jedi that we started last year?
Yep, it's level 20. That's my Sage.
Nice. I was running a tank Shadow on that one, or whatever the...
Yeah, because I was already running a Sage, and Josh only does DPS, so you took the tank.
But you're like in the Assassin, right?
So good. It's like I get to use a lightsaber and lightning. I don't know how the Jedi one transfers over, but it's so good.
I'm running like a comparable. I'm lightning sorcerer, and my Sage is telekinetics. So like their trees are
almost identical.
Almost identical as far as like the things I gotta pick and my proficiencies and whatnot. So I'm yeah, pretty.
Yeah, my Sage is my healer. So is my Scoundrel, and I think my Commando's a healer too.
I hate Quesh. God, I hate this planet.
Quesh is fucking awful.
It's long and narrow. It's like,
yep.
What's the point? Like, your developers obviously, like, this is a vacation week or something. Like, let's make a planet real quick. It's gonna be narrow.
Fuck it. It's Friday afternoon, it's 2 o'clock, wanna go home. Just fucking throw some shit together.
French toast. And I was freaking out that I wasn't gonna get all my companions because I was doing just just the main quest. I had freaking
quests.
I had dude forever. Like,
oh
yeah. Someone else. So like, you get him on Balmora. I'm like. Balmora's like one of the second planets. What do you need? And I realized that you could have Balmora at a different time.
Yep.
Die. You're going back on heals there if you can't put out that damage, son.
Oh, I always leave him on heals.
There's the road.
Hop on the stage for a little bit. Dude, I'm still in the prologue and I'm level 20. Shit's ridiculous.
Yeah, we were doing like everything.
Yeah, we were. We need to not do that anymore.
I do not understand how the F do I get up there.
That would explain why I didn't like running this fucking character because I never made it out of the goddamn prologue. Of course the prologue sucks.
Greetings. You are cleared for the following travel routes.
I think
Still on Coruscant.
I think we just got our speeder or our lightsabers, pretty much. At least I did, I think.
Yeah, I got this character up to level 20, but it's still on Coruscant.
Oh, you haven't gotten your ship yet. Why does this quest seem different than the quest I was on?
Oh my god, I forgot how good it is to have 600 fucking force. Jedi abilities don't look nearly as cool as the Sorcerer abilities.
No, like the whole ground shake thing, which is the equivalent of the lightning storm, is like it's retarded.
Yep, it's not lightning storm, man. Lightning storm's the coolest. Or like I'll just pick a rock up out of the ground and throw it at you instead of shocking the fuck out of you.
Raiding Sobrik was pretty cool though.
What is it?
On my Sage, when I got to Tatooine? No, Balmora, I think. I don't know. Sobrik, the main town.
Oh, Sobrik, yeah.
As the Republic, you raided and like storm it and have to fight your way through everybody. And
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I've been here.
So good having the quick travel cooldown reduction.
Remember back in the day when it was like an hour?
Oh my god, dude, that shit was the worst.
Like when the...
Sorry, there were Imperial soldiers wandering around. I had to hide for a bit.
You should always be mindful of your welfare, but I could use your help.
My Jedi looks like he's been up for way too long. Like, he's got
just
such dark circles on around his eyes.
It's awfully quiet in there. I hope everyone's
I
alright.
scored like this.
I have to get this door closed before the atmosphere
My shirt is
contaminates
very
the
weird. I
station.
got it from
I'll meet
a
you
pack,
inside.
but like I have no shirt. All I have are like these
That's
black
weird.
sleeves.
Oh Jesus!
And it comes around like comes around to a strap in the back, so it's like a dominatrix looking like weird
BDSM
leather.
outfit.
Yeah, dude. And I got my robe shit on, and I'm like evil. My name is Wabiske the Sinister, because I've hit Dark level 2. It's so awkward being bad too. Like the conversation cues don't line up to the evil choices. It's
yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
It's also kind of awkward that your master doesn't want to kill you on the Republic side.
I'm not used to this. Usually there has to be.
Yeah, right.
Do you know how like that stuff works? Like the dark side grows weaker. Like, is it planet-wide, server-wide?
Do it.
When it comes across the screen, it says like either the light side is winning or the dark side's winning.
I think that's server-wide.
Server-wide.
council isn't a bunch of dicks either. It's super fucking weird.
You don't know how to talk to him?
Yeah, like, because before I could just, every time I talk to the Dark Council, I'm like, yeah, just go fuck yourself. But these guys, it's, like, they're so nice. It's off-putting.
Every time you say something, everyone disapproves it.
Right, yeah.
They're like, everyone liking everything I do. Why are you...
They're like, well, if that's what you think is best. I'm like, God damn it. Just fucking tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm being a fucking idiot. Do something.
I have to CC them.
Okay.
To go get me a ship. I want a walker mount. That's dope.
Yeah. There.
The best teacher.
Oh yeah, dude, they're crazy fucking expensive. It's like 1,500 fucking cartel coins.
For the mountain speeder?
No, for the strategic command walker mount.
Oh, the mountain speeder. Yeah, durr. I knew what I meant sometimes.
I want the emissary shuttle. I want some fucking dickhead to drive me around while I got my fucking feet kicked back in the fucking
closed.
sidecar.
We're safe. These are the people who attacked the station?
That's what I want.
Who are they?
Individuals who draw on the dark side of the Force and have no mercy. We call them Sith.
Like the ones on the Fortitude, when you rescued us. There must be somebody still alive. We built at a station to survive anything. Yes, here. Some of the science staff are in another wing, behind a security door.
With luck, they got inside before the enemy spotted them.
Maybe we can sneak them out? If there's... Oh no. Look, there's an entire group of Sith headed that way. If they get in, the scientists... It'll be like the Fortitude again.
Just like I said, these Republic scum have bolt holes everywhere. Let's get rid of them before the Sith take credit.
No, I won't let it happen again. I won't. Go. Get my override code from the console and protect the scientists. I'll handle this.
How can you have that kind of power?
You're wasting time. You have to stop the Sith from reaching the scientists. Jedi, I can do this. Please, trust me. Like I trust you.
Don't get hurt, or your father will never forgive me.
Ah, you'll end up on a dissecting table for that, girl.
You'll have to catch me first.
Man, what an ugly ass ship. Typical Republic, all run down and fucking beat up.
Mm-hmm.
Some fucking bullshit. Empire gives their fucking men that good shit.
Yep.
Stuck with this fucking bucket of bolts.
Dying. Just freaking silvers.
This ship is big for no reason.
Battlefield's the best teacher.
As I suspected, you have a talent for interrupting my work, Jedi. But you're not alone. That girl's here too, yes? Fascinating. What's her name?
And who might you be?
I am Lord Kyrus, and you're supposedly a Jedi Master, though this is a poor beginning. Wouldn't Master Sayo or Yuan have your diplomats in line by now?
Not much of a mind game, Sith.
A Jedi enslaved to bureaucrats, and they still don't trust you. Senator Grell didn't even bother making excuses for them, did he?
I have no idea what you mean.
At least those diplomats have taught you something. When to lie. I know you, Jedi. I know everything you've heard, everything you've done. I know you killed my servant, Arax, to save the girl. And I saw the Fortitude crash into Neralia's moon, the damage it caused. Freeing Balmora cannot undo that. I'll be interested to see where your path leads next, Jedi. Goodbye.
Gele Guk Istet. Nekema Sertet.
If I was with them, you'd be dead already. Get up.
Alvaj nepe sit ete biaban kovzete.
The smuggler even gets the shittiest fucking legacy ability. Fucking legacy kick. You kick somebody. Like a bitch.
I believe we still need to resolve the small matter of compensation.
Eje Politaikos. Mertitoban. Mesmiva. Kotilia for Leon. As Eje Edlin Dolog as Volhoje. Ogene Kuk. Toleras ege mas fonal es. Mege iteletet. Ogene Kuk. Toleras ege mas fonal es. Mege iteletet.
Focus on developing new armaments against the Empire. I'd like to be the first to try them.
So Kenisanat Utan Koracho.
There you are, Jedi. See? I said I'd be fine. I checked the station. It's all clear. I'm heading back to the ship before Father starts fretting. I'll meet you there.
Negi Hoje on Nem Kep Visele.
Welcome back, Master. Your vessel is in flawless condition naturally.
Hava truta od mishka kaba notasema wakila.
We'd like to formally apologize for keeping attestation classified from you.
Because of your stubbornness, the chance to save many lives was lost.
Don't you think? We can never forget it.
Please don't be angry with us. We're very grateful you saved the station. And think of the military funding we can get with that weapons program.
Though if we're working for peace, better not invest too heavily in war.
If you've all quite
Oh shit, I didn't even realize I was halfway to get my Imperial Squad Leader title.
Thank you for protecting my Nadia. She told me you saw her outburst. I imagine you...
Her talents appear unique. What is she?
I was almost hoping you could tell me. The Republic calls them Force abilities, but to me they're Nadia's gifts. Her powers are stronger than many Jedi, but unpredictable. I hoped she would learn from you, from your experience.
Nadia might benefit from some basic Jedi instruction.
In time, certainly. But for now, I think she has some growing up to do. Nadia's very fond of you. Please, be there for her as she gets through this. Now, Station's researchers said a Lord Kairos contacted you. Didn't he order the attack on the Fortitude where we all met?
Lord Kyrus has been monitoring us since we left the Fortitude.
That monitoring device Nadia found. It seems we do have a traitor on board.
If they've stayed hidden this long, we'll need more evidence to determine who they are.
Yes. That seems very sensible. Perhaps if we act normally, our guest will leave another clue. In the meantime, there may be another way for you to help the Rift Alliance. A group of our soldiers on Hoth has run into a difficult situation.
If you believe I can help, then please, go on.
Hoth is infested with pirates who harass our shipping lanes, so we formed a coalition force to handle them. A quick mission, we thought, but those pirates just can't be defeated, and the Republic won't spare any help.
How could a group...
We're not sure. The reports we have from Hoth are odd. We can explain more when we arrive at Hoth. Until then, watch your back, Jedi.
I'll bring it back.
The equations are done, and we're about to start building the actual Van Drake generator itself. But we're finding components hard to come by. My suppliers are being ludicrously unreasonable. You have the power.
Give me
something.
You may raid our... After you've...
First victory as Balmora's political liaison. Spoke to your diplomat, Alani. Organized a new trade route for Balmora. She wanted a personal favor. Thought credits would look suspicious. Useful to know.
There's more to people than just what's tactically useful.
All secondary. Greystar said a friend is an enemy waiting to happen, and vice versa.
If that's the maxim you follow, no wonder you don't trust anyone.
Greystar was smart. He was leader of the resistance cell I first joined on. First victory is... She wanted a...
Under that charm and beauty is a...
I'll remember. Greystar said a friend is an enemy.
This Greystar...
He was leader of the resistance cell I first joined on. Enough. Got trade route... There's word from people who are calling, but I want...
Ty's an idealist.
I thought so. I want one of Varen.
Tell me more about this.
Varams, I could tell with a little evidence.
Tell him you know about hidden stockpiles of weapons for his militia. He'd believe that in a second.
I get his support. Then the stockpiles are stolen by Imperial spies. Yes. You think like Greystar sometimes.
Never having met Greystar,
He was a good man. Greystar was... War's over.
We're just getting clearance for Hoth, Jedi. Won't be a minute.
Chut. Pocachula. Chanu Gando Doe Waliatapa.
The Republic has a right to be careful. The White Moor is cunning, and a vast frozen wasteland is quite the place to hide.
The Jedi archives say Hoth is the coldest inhabited planet in the galaxy. Nothing but ice and snow.
They forgot pirates, scavengers, and monsters.
The White Moor is the largest pirate band in the galaxy. A splinter group has been attacking the shipping lanes to our worlds.
Toy Hawa do Punyo Uzdie Woto. Saigoto Wopeu P.
And the Republic won't waste more men to save them. Fools. Now there's a risk of mutiny. Our coalition might abandon Hoth altogether.
They've already failed. Your soldiers should get out while they can.
Jesko Liska.
We're just getting clearance for Hoth, Jedi. Won't be a minute. The Republic...
The Jedi archives say
The White Moor...
And the Republic...
How is it this White Moor...
We're giving you the only...
With a little help...
There.
Ah, there's... Be careful, Jedi.
never say no to help.
All right.
Good?
Yep. Fucking terrace.
Telling you, LT, getting out today is our best chance. Maybe our only chance.
Private Cree, I've noted your complaint. Twice. Now kindly put a sock in it before... Hey! See, guys? Just when it seems bleak, in walks a Jedi. Welcome.
Since you can't handle these pirates, I'm here to finish the job.
I guess you do outrank me. Lieutenant Felix Oresso reporting, sir.
So he's a Jedi. Captain Valon will just tear him apart like Dask and Antilles.
The private is referring to a White Maw foot soldier who became a major player overnight. When Valon and his followers started harassing the Outer Rim, they sent us in.
The LT forgot the best part, Jedi. Valon can't die.
Everything that lives dies in its time.
We even collapsed an ice tunnel on Valon.
Enough. Sorry. You're still said recover.
I can bring that device back for you.
I appreciate that. Watch.
Battlefield's the best teacher.
don't think I can take much more of this. Isn't any warmer where I'm standing. Yeah, but you got all that, you know, extra padding. What's that supposed to mean? Don't mind me. Just the cold talking.
Stark. Beautiful.
You know, every time I start these story missions again, I always wonder, why do I do this to myself?
What are you working on now?
My Sage, but I was thinking about jumping back on the Bounty Hunter.
Okay.
It's crazy how you get, like, newspaper articles pretty much of your choices and how it's affected.
Oh, right?
The galaxy as a republic. Like, it doesn't happen as Sith. Like, I've never gotten a letter saying because you killed this guy happened.
best teacher.